Hi everyone, I'm Susan Kim.
And I'm Vince Vetrano. Investigators will be back on scene of a daycare fire that is now considered arson. The flames broke out at the Creative Minds Development Center, 49th and Chambers, early Sunday. Investigators think the fire started in multiple spots. One firefighter was hurt but is expected to be okay. Today, friends and family will be saying a final goodbye to one of two people found dead after a house fire in Milwaukee. Dontre Jones and Micaiah Sampson were found in a closet at a burned-out home at 38th and Wright. That was earlier this month. Sampson was buried in Oklahoma over the weekend. Jones' funeral is today at noon at Universal Peace Christ Church. Police are calling their deaths a homicide.
The trial for a Milwaukee man accused of killing another man in a heroin deal gone bad starts today. David Dodson faces a number of charges, including homicide. According to the criminal complaint, Dodson was meeting up with two others to sell them heroin. He chased them after they did not give him enough money. And during the chase, Dodson shot Joel Damon in the head, killing him.
Former Cedarburg mayor is expected to appear in court later this morning. Keith Kyman is accused of using his then position as mayor to help his daughter beat an underage drinking ticket. Kyman is facing felony charges for misconduct in office.
Governor Scott Walker has been spending a lot of time on the road lately. This past weekend, he was in Iowa for a couple of events. Our Charles Benson was with the governor. Charles asked if the governor can do the job of leading Wisconsin while traveling so often.
Oftentimes it's easier to get things done out of your office when you're out and about doing work because you've got a limited amount of time to hone in and focus on things than it is when you actually sit in your office.
The governor says he will not make an official announcement on whether to run for president until June.
Well, the Bucks are hoping to keep their playoff run going on Saturday. Got a last-second win. Jared Dudley passing in to Jared Bayless. Bayless puts up the game-winning basket. The Bucks move on to Game 5. Tip-off 7 o'clock in Chicago.
Football, we had a great weekend despite the clouds, the wind, and the chilly temperatures on Saturday. At least the rain stayed to the south of us. That was the one plus. Yesterday, the sunshine returned. It was 50 in Milwaukee, 61 Green Bay, and look at the low to mid 60s in the western part of the state. You're going to be very used to seeing this throughout the week. A very comfortable week, but cooler at the lake as we have that northeast wind each and every day. Waking up to a lot of sunshine, and that will be the case not only today, but throughout the week as well. High pressure in full control of the weather as everything is being pushed down to the south and off to the east. They have severe weather in Texas, Louisiana today, and that's pretty much where it's going to stay with that high pressure. Northerly winds this morning at 5 to 15, putting wind chills in some inland areas into the 20s. But by this afternoon, the wind shifts to the northeast, and at 10 to 15, that'll have a little bite to it as temperatures drop into the 40s right along the lakefront. Just a few clouds today, otherwise a lot of sunshine. Look at this beautiful shot in Port Washington. We already have that north to northeast wind at around 14 miles per hour. It's 40 degrees, but with that breeze, wind chills into the 20s at times. After morning lows in the lower to mid 30s, we're now up to around 41 degrees in Tosa and Greendale, also Glendale, 42 officially now at the airport. 36 in Whitewater. Your morning low temperature was right around 31 degrees. It's 39 in Burlington, 37 in West Bend. Those winds, as I mentioned, out of the northwest at 5 to 15. Dropping wind chills at this hour into the 30s. At least everybody's out of the 20s now, but it's still pretty chilly out there this morning. A 37-degree wind chill here in Milwaukee. So for the rest of today, we're going to warm up to around 50 degrees by the noon hour, but then that northeast wind develops and temperatures will drop into the mid to upper 40s along the water. West of Wauwatosa, temperatures getting into the 60s. Despite or with all that sunshine, it's going to feel very great. You can thank the sun on the high pressure area. Unfortunately, it's just in the wrong position if you want to see a warm day across southeastern Wisconsin, especially at the waterfront. That's because around it you get that northeast wind. If you're looking for a warming trend, you want this high pressure to be down around Indy. That will occur, looks like by the time we get into the weekend. The wind will shift, it will still be sunny, and things will warm up. Very weak cold front off to the west will have no effect on our weather except for maybe dropping the temperatures a couple of degrees during the day on Thursday. So for today, grab the sunglasses, mostly sunny, breezy, north to northeast wind at 10 to 15. After a high of 50, dropping into the 40s here in Milwaukee and along the water, inland areas right around 60 degrees. For tonight, under a clear sky, it'll be chilly once again, down to around 35 degrees and a light northwesterly wind at 5 to 10. The 7-day forecast shows 53 on Tuesday, 55 on Wednesday, and 54 on Thursday. That's here in Milwaukee. Inland areas will be about 10 degrees warmer than that, so it's going to be gorgeous just a few miles inland. Friday, 60 degrees and sunny, so it'll be 70 inland, and then everyone this weekend warms up into the low to mid, even upper 60s.